Kayla, Animal Control Officer Brian Hyder says they are investigating the 2 incidents through leads and interviews. It's an issue they hope comes to a halt sooner rather than later. The sound workers at the Cass County Humane Society hear all the time around their facility, but recently they've been hearing it outside at their doorstep.
It's just a problem.
Executive Director Amanda Lane says 6 kittens and 3 cats were dropped off on May 28th. The second incident took place on Sunday. That time, a dog and a cat were dropped off in the same cage.
It's not safe for the animals. It's not safe for basically us, because we don't know any of the history on their animal.
Animal Control Officer Brian Hyder says this kind of act could lead to big consequences.
You're looking at abandonment, you're looking at neglect. Depending on the whole situation, could be as well as even animal cruelty.
To combat the problem, the shelter plans to raise money for new surveillance cameras outside. Lane also says some of the dogs will go to a shelter in Valparaiso called Lakeshore Paws.
We call the rescues that we know, have special adoption prices. You know, we move the animals because sometimes getting them out and getting them in a different area, they get adopted.
People like Christy Hiles say the stray population in Cass County could be a part of the problem.
It's pretty bad.
She and her family have surrendered many strays to the shelter.
They're pets and they're not human, but they are important, and doing something like dumping them, you wouldn't dump your own kids.
Lane says people should think twice before dumping their pets.
If you drop them off like you did here, it's not going to be a surrender fee. It's going to be like charges.
Animal Control Officer Brian Hyder says these cases often are handed to prosecutors for further investigation. It could take up to 9 months for most cases. Marvin Bills, News 18.
Thank you, Marvin. A Kokomo couple faces time behind bars.